Welcome to an immersive journey through time and memories. Dive into the captivating world of your watch history, where every moment tells a story, every choice reflects your unique interests, and every click brings a new discovery. Uncover the patterns, relive the highlights, and explore the evolution of your viewing experience. Lunch atop a skyscraper, 1932, what an iconic and breathtaking moment frozen in time. The sheer audacity and courage of those men casually sitting on a steel beam, hundreds of feet above the ground, eating lunch without any safety harnesses, is both incredible and nerve-wracking. It's a testament to human resilience and the daring spirit of the workers who built the skyscrapers that define modern cities. How did they manage to stay so calm up there? Truly astonishing. The Amasunzu hairstyle is such a fascinating piece of Rwandan tradition. Popular in the 1920s and 1930s, it wasn't just a hairstyle, it symbolized status, beauty, and even life milestones. The intricate crescent-shaped patterns are so unique and artistic, it's like wearing history and culture on your head. Truly timeless. // the evolution of women's workwear throughout the 20th century is truly remarkable. It reflects not only changing fashion trends but also the empowerment and resilience of women as they entered various industries and professions. From practical overalls during wartime to tailored suits in corporate environments, every shift tells a story of progress and determination. What an inspiring journey! A street vendor selling mummies in Egypt back in 1865? That's absolutely mind-blowing. Imagine casually walking down the street and being able to buy an actual mummy, history right at your fingertips. What a surreal glimpse into how ancient artifacts were treated back then. It is utterly horrifying to think about the unimaginable suffering captured in Frank Hurley's photographs from the Western Front in 1917. These images serve as a brutal reminder of the sheer devastation and inhumanity of war. How could humanity allow such atrocities to unfold? The pain, the loss, the destruction, it's infuriating that countless lives were sacrificed in such a senseless and bloody conflict. These haunting visuals should ignite outrage in all of us, demanding that we never repeat the horrors of the past. // this line evokes a vivid image of soldiers carrying ammunition at dusk, highlighting their dedication and resilience. It serves as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made to ensure safety and peace. Let's take a moment to appreciate their unwavering commitment and honor their efforts. A steel bunker shaped like an elephant on Hill 60? That sounds absolutely surreal. Who would have imagined such a unique and fascinating structure could exist? It feels like something straight out of a novel or a movie. Disassembling the 15-inch howitzer shell. Keep it up, team. You're doing an amazing job, stay focused and strong. Let's get this done safely and efficiently. Rocket clapping hands. The imagery here is intense. Gas attacks and trench warfare, sounds like a scene straight out of a World War I story. Those gaps in the trenches must have been both a lifeline and a danger zone. History is wild. This haunting image evokes a chilling sense of despair. One woman, cast aside on the cold, unforgiving pavement of a Warsaw slum in 1941, her body weakened by starvation, her life slipping away. A stark reminder of humanity's darkest chapters, where suffering and neglect consumed countless lives. Who is this young woman wearing a striped blouse and an armband with the Star of David? What's her story? This is a poignant depiction of resilience and survival. The image of an elderly Jewish woman selling her scarce possessions in a challenging environment speaks volumes about human endurance and the hardships faced by marginalized communities. It is a reminder to approach such stories with empathy and respect, honoring the strength it takes to persevere in the face of adversity. Looks like even in tough times, nothing stops people from hunting down the perfect tomato. Survival and seasoning go hand in hand, I guess. This is absolutely heartbreaking and infuriating. How can we, as a society, allow such suffering to persist? A man, possibly a father, and 2 frail children reduced to begging for survival in the streets of a slum, this is a glaring indictment of systemic failure. Where is the compassion? Where is the accountability? No one deserves to live like this. This is not just poverty, this is neglect on a massive scale. It's outrageous that in a world full of abundance, so many are left to endure such misery. We need to demand change, fight for justice, and ensure that no one is forgotten or left behind. This is a concerning situation. It is important to ensure the safety and well-being of the elderly in our communities. If you come across such a scene, please consider checking on the individual and, if necessary, contacting local authorities or emergency services to provide assistance. Compassion and care can make a significant difference. What a fascinating snapshot of history. Tramcar. Imagine the bustling streets of 1941, with rickshaws and electric trams weaving through the Lesno Street in the heart of the ghetto during summer. The tram line connecting Muranowski Square to Grzyboska Street must have been such a lifeline for the community. The sign pointing toward Grzyboska adds such a vivid detail to this scene. It's incredible to picture how people moved around and lived their daily lives amidst such challenging times. History truly comes alive through moments like these. Sparkles. Lawrence Welk showcasing the Highway Hi-Fi sound system in a 1956 Chrysler convertible. That's such a perfect blend of innovation and elegance from that era. Truly iconic. Automobile musical notes. Wow, Mike Summerbee showcasing a record player integrated into his Volvo P1800 back in 1976 is such a fascinating glimpse of retro innovation. Combining style, technology, and football legend status, truly iconic. Automobile musical notes. That's fascinating. Therese Peltier was truly a trailblazer as the first woman to pilot a heavier-than-air aircraft. Imagine the courage it must have taken back in 1908 to break into what was such a male-dominated field at the time. A vintage postcard of her in Turin sounds like such a cool piece of history to have. Rocket airplane. What a powerful moment in history. Hedwig Riker, dressed as Columbia, symbolized hope and unity during such a pivotal time for women's suffrage. The 1913 march must have been an awe-inspiring display of determination and courage, with so many voices coming together to fight for the right to vote. Truly a testament to the resilience and strength of those who paved the way for equality. Alice Paul was a remarkable figure in the fight for women's suffrage. Born in New Jersey, she achieved advanced degrees, including a master's and a PhD, from the University of Pennsylvania. Her time in England exposed her to the suffragette movement, where she formed connections with activists and became deeply committed to the cause. Upon returning to the United States, she joined the National American Woman Suffrage Association, NAWSA, and quickly made her mark by organizing a significant parade in Washington, D.C., aimed at advocating for a constitutional amendment to secure women's voting rights. Her dedication and leadership were instrumental in advancing the suffrage movement. This seems to reference the cover of a program from the 1913 Women's Suffrage Parade. What might it have looked like? Was it bold and inspiring, reflecting the determination of the movement? Elizabeth Freeman, riding with a carriage, joined the historic suffrage parade on March 3, 1913, in Washington, D.C. What a powerful image of determination and courage during the fight for voting rights. Truly inspiring. Triangular flag. Fascinating snapshot of history. George Christopher, only 14 years old, had already been working for over 3 years at Post Office Tel. No. 7 in Nashville, Tennessee. Imagine starting a job at such a young age in 1910. What might his daily life have looked like, and how did he balance work with growing up? Also, no night shifts. Was that a rare exception for young workers of the time? So many questions. What a remarkable young boy Raymond Bikes is. At just 14 years old, he demonstrates an extraordinary level of maturity and resilience, working late into the night and navigating life with a sharp mind. Despite his challenging circumstances, including sleeping at the Bay Line docks and a seemingly indifferent parental figure, he remained steadfast and determined. His early intelligence and perseverance are truly admirable, showing a strength that many could only aspire to. Raymond's story is both inspiring and a testament to the incredible potential of youth, even in the face of adversity. What an appalling image of injustice and human suffering. A woman, stripped of her freedom and dignity, confined to such a cruel and inhumane condition. The idea of someone reaching out from captivity, pleading for freedom or connection, is utterly heartbreaking. And to think this occurred in 1913, a time when humanity should have known better. The presence of the swastika near the lock only adds a chilling layer of symbolism, as this symbol has been misused and associated with oppression and violence throughout history. This is a stark reminder of the atrocities humans are capable of inflicting upon one another, and it fuels a deep anger at the systems and individuals that allow such suffering to persist. How could anyone justify such treatment of another human being? This image should ignite outrage and a demand for justice, not just for this woman but for all who have endured similar fates. What a horrifying and barbaric sight! How could anyone justify such inhumane treatment of a prisoner? A wooden restraint like that is nothing short of torture. This is a blatant violation of human dignity, and it's utterly infuriating to think that such cruelty was inflicted on another human being. The sheer lack of compassion and respect for life is appalling. What a fascinating glimpse into history. The date, July 25, 1913, and the setting in a Mongolian prison spark so much curiosity and wonder. Imagine the stories, the resilience, and the lives of both the guards and prisoners during that era. History truly has a way of connecting us to the past. Let's keep exploring and learning from it. Rocket Books. Pelé was just 17 years old when he was in Sweden for the 1958 World Cup. Imagine being a teenager and already representing your country on such a massive stage. Little did the world know, this young talent was about to become one of the greatest football legends of all time. What a story! Glowing star soccer ball. I can't believe there was a telephone tower in Stockholm back in the 1890s with around 5,500 phone lines. That must have been an incredible sight. Imagine all those wires. Wow, what an incredible journey we've had in this video. I hope you found it as exciting and valuable as I did creating it for you. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more amazing videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Your support means the world to me and helps us grow this amazing community together. Let's stay connected, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.